I like physical hardware, physical preamps, physical compressors, physical outboard, multi effects, physical mixers, physical stuff. Because audio business nerds can't break into my house and steal it. They can't walk in and go, oh, this is Jeff Piano Tie from Rad Distribution Audio Antares, and I sit in a desk all day and make things more expensive. I'm going to need you to pull your compressor out of your rack, flip it this way, and give it a little shake, and then put it back in for me. And you're like, what the hell's that all about? Like, I was bored at my desk. Jeff Piano Tie works at Rad Distribution Antares. I was bored at my desk, and I decided to make all my users pull their compressors out of the rack and give it a little shake, and put it back in, just because I have nothing better to do over here at Antares. Right? So with the hardware rack, if those guys came in here and tried to do that, you could bust their heads, right? You could just bust their heads. Whereas in the software world, you can't do much about it, because Piano Tie Jeff and his bored friend of, his goon friends, they're like, immediate attention required. It looks like one or more of your autotune licenses hasn't been migrated to iLok yet. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing anything, Piano Tie Jeff at Rad Distribution and Terra's bullcrap audio company that makes everything more expensive. They don't do anything. Like, what are you doing? What? iLok? What? I'm not going to do anything. I'm not doing anything. Stay out of my house and stay out of my studio. So I didn't do the thing, and now this license is missing. Whatever. I don't actually remember buying autotune. I had 2 licenses. I don't know where I got them. Did I pay the $300 for them at some point? But now it's all just this mass confusion where the licenses are just gone. I had 2 licenses of this crap, and now I'm happy to have none, because these nerds can come into your studio and just take them away. Just take them away. And what was the exercise? These nerds were sitting at their paper shuffling corporate office somewhere going, I haven't done any work for 3 years. I'm going to do like an iLok blah 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 thing, license shuffle thing, and I'm just going to make all my users do things. And it's like, that iLok wormhole, it was worse 20 years ago. I don't know how it is now, because I avoid it. I find something uses iLok, I am out. I am done. Because of all the nightmares that we all know about in the early 2000s with iLok. And you lose they expire your email, your password, and then there's that rabbit hole, and then suddenly you're locked out of $5,000 worth of plugins. If it says iLok, I go nowhere near it. So it's just a case to have, physical hardware. You can get virtual instruments for anything these days, but come and take this from me, you nerds. You nerds, come tell me I got to iLok this, right? Come on in and you'll get some, If you want to come into my house and try to say, well, we need you to take the compressor out of the rack and flip it this way and shake, and then put it back in for iLok, blah, blah, blah. It's like, would you cut it out? Could you cut it out? No, I'm not stealing your stupid auto-tune. I don't even want it. Barely knew I had it, but yeah. Look at this dude. Diplo? I'm Diplo. Oh, if Diplo's got it, then I gotta have a copy, because Diplo's got it. Bon Iver? Who the hell? Diplo. Oh, look at Diplo. It was probably his idea. Look at him. He looks like a guy who would make you do things to your plugins. But anyway, no. Just because you can virtually come into my studio through updates and make me do things doesn't mean I'm going to do them. And I'll be smarter next time. I'll think next time, when I go to upgrade them Waves plugins, or I see something on SoftTube, or I go to buy a virtual instrument or something like that, I'm going to think harder next time going, can these nerds, these audio business paper shuffling, piano tie wearing audio nerds virtually come into my house and take plugins away? Because that's where we're at now. This autotune plugin it's gone. It's gone. I can actually punch the license up, but I can't use it, and I don't super care. There we go. Auto-tune access. I'll just show you the first little bit of my license. But they're like, but you didn't do this thing and the lock and the blah blah. And it's just like, yeah, screw you. Absolutely screw you. Anyway, that's why I prefer the physical, and will keep preferring the physical, is because those nerds cannot come in to my house. You know, there's a real Vox AC15. I also have Universal Audio's Ruby software. It doesn't always work so well. But they can't come into my house and click a little switch. You know, what's next when we get hooked up to the Chinese social credit system, and they're like, you are not a good boy today. You cannot use compressor because you ate too much cereal. You know, like, anyway, screw you, Antares and Rad Distribution and all these piano tie wearing business nerds that just shuffle paper all day and make gear more expensive than it needs to be. Yep, screw you. All right, like and subscribe if you want to.